What's going on, guys? This is Dan French. You know me from Loan to Keys, my YouTube channel, so please go and subscribe there. Also, I'm Vice President of Mortgage Lending at Guaranteed Rate, and I want to get right into what's happened this week. Right now, I'm looking at refinances. Take advantage of this. Please don't sit on the sidelines and do not take advantage of these low rates. Why is this happening? Geopolitical news. We talk about this every week. What's the big contribution to this? Well, investors, they're looking at the coronavirus, the outbreak that's going on, and everybody has some uncertainty. China's really suffering from this. We already have some things going on with their trade. Now it's this. And you see, investors are really looking at this going, well, I'm not going to keep my money in the stock market. Although on Friday, we did see investors still kind of keep pace in the stock market, but ultimately overall, they're pulling their money out of the stock market for the most part, putting it into the bond market. So bonds are really benefiting from this news. And what is that doing? It's driving rates low. I just locked a streamlined refinance, FHA and VA, at the low threes. And that's phenomenal. So if you have not taken advantage of this opportunity, call me today. We have opportunity to get your home refinanced. We can look at paying off your debt. We can look at maybe lowering your payment. We can look at maybe doing a home improvement to your home. There's a lot of things that people are doing, and you're looking at the average homeowner is now staying in their home longer. So what does that mean? It just means you have a lot more equity to work with. So guys, again, that is big news. Coronavirus is really putting a lot of uncertainty in the markets. We saw the bond market actually, start to gain some momentum on Friday. And there's some, geopolitically, we're seeing a lot of other nations and things kind of slowing down a little bit because of this news. So it's really crazy how you look at one thing like that, and we talk about how big these things are. Any negative news in the market is really good for interest rates. So let's talk about demographics and what's going on. We look at what is going on in 2018 versus now, and you look at the demographics of 35 and under, that age group, you're seeing a real uptick in purchasing of homes. It's not a huge uptick, but it is a big uptick, and it's increasing, and that's good. That's a good sign. Now, although you look at that, you look at age group 35 to 44, that's decreased a little bit, and we're talking about in last year. And so when you look at the overall year over year, 2018 to 19, we're pretty even or pretty consistent with how much and how many people are out there buying homes. It's been the numbers show that it's been steady. So what we're looking at right now is what is opportunities here in Las Vegas? Well, we know we have a little bit of a shortage here as far as overall inventory. So what does that mean? You're going to be paying, maybe you might be paying a little bit more for a home. You got sellers asking for more of a premium. So I would say that right now in some pockets it's more of a seller's market. Anytime you have a less supply, then it really helps the seller out, because now that if you're out there looking for closing costs, there's still some opportunities as a buyer that the seller will help. But at this time, you're going to see maybe a little bit more, kickback on. Maybe they're not going to do that as much. They're not going to pay for your closing costs, or the seller's going to really want that, that property, and maybe they're asking a lot of things. You got a lot of buyers out there too asking for a lot of things on the seller, and it's somewhat, you look at the seller side of it, and I just see that anytime that you see an inventory that's a little bit low, it really benefits them. So in Vegas overall, I'm seeing refinances. It's a refinance boom. I haven't seen refinance rates, like I said, as low as this since 2016. So if you're out there and you're watching this video, call me today. You'll have all my information on this video. And again, rates are trending lower. They're trending lower because of geopolitical news that's come out. We're going to stay on this. This is important news because I want to see what's going to happen with rates. It's always a timing thing when you're looking at refinances. Purchases are still there, but like we talked about in what I think is going to happen this year, you're going to see really a leveling out between purchases and people refinancing their home. So more people are going to be saving, maybe staying in their home a little bit longer. Rates are still low and taking advantage of that. And then you obviously have people coming out of state. A lot of out-of-state buyers coming here to buy homes and really looking at this market as for retirement and other things. There's a lot of jobs opening up, a lot of things going on in Vegas. So you guys stay tuned to the next video. Like I said, we're going to put this out every week. Right now, I just want to give you guys a quick update on what rates are doing. Rates are trending lower. And we also have the jobs market coming out next week. A couple other things that could have a real impact on what rates are going to do. So guys, stay tuned to that, and we'll talk to you at the next video.